This past week, New York State adopted its state budget ahead of the April 1st deadline, marking the second consecutive year that your state government finished its budget ahead of schedule. Just as late budgets were symbolic of Albany dysfunction, on-time budgets are a sign that Albany is indeed working again. But more important than the budget process is the content of its finished product. Building from the progress of last year, we have again passed a budget that is fiscally responsible, respectful to taxpayers, and committed to private sector job growth. Total spending will again be reduced, with Albany spending $135 million less than last year, closing a multi-billion-dollar deficit through government efficiency and reform with no tax increases. Medicaid represents New York's most expensive and least efficient government program. It costs too much, it's administered poorly, and it places a heavy burden on local governments and taxpayers alike. When the Senate took the lead in passing New York's property tax cap last year, I knew that comprehensive and immediate mandate relief for local governments would be necessary to make it work. In September, I drafted Medicaid reform legislation designed to first freeze the local mandate portion of Medicaid costs, then gradually eliminate them in providing real mandate relief for counties and tax relief for homeowners. While that fight continues, this budget does provide significant mandate relief for counties and property taxpayers alike by adopting a portion of my original proposal, a state takeover of the growth in the local share of Medicaid costs, saving local governments $1.2 billion over 5 years. This will allow them to hold the line on taxes while continuing to provide vital programs citizens rely on. Western New Yorkers, most at-risk students, also benefit under the new budget agreement. Rural, high-needs districts across the state will see a more equitable share of state funding, helping to ensure every child in Western New York is given the same opportunity to succeed. Also important to me, as it is for so many Western New York families, is Roswell Park Cancer Institute. The governor initially planned to eliminate its state funding and cut the state's relationship with Roswell by 2014. I recognize that treatment delivered at Roswell and the care it provides is much too important to play politics with. My fellow Western New York senators and I were proud to fight for Roswell, and I'm pleased to report that Roswell's funding will be restored and its mission will continue to be supported. This is a strong budget for Western New York, for its families and its future. Just like many hardworking New Yorkers, state government is learning to do more with less and maximizing your tax dollars. As this legislative session moves forward, I promise to continue to be an advocate for common sense reform, and I promise to be committed to responsible government. For more information, please visit gallivan.nysenate.gov, or for more constant updates from Albany and Western New York, connect with us on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you.